Hey everyone, Shabby here, and we are back with the final two matches of the Gibraltarian Second Division. One win should secure us the Second Division Championship and promotion to the First Division. So without further ado, let's get straight into our first game against College 75. And here is that game. We're getting more and more pictures now as we go further and further on. It's going to be a big one, this one. It did say in the news before this game, if we win this one, we will win the league. So here is our team then. Durant in goal as normal. Heslop's back after his suspension. 19 games this season for Heslop. He's been an ever-present, really, in this team, apart from his suspension, obviously. Chapman and Dewar in the centre-back with Nygaard playing right-back. This is his third start for the team now. Wheeler and Henry play the two centre midfield spots. Good continues on at right midfield with the absence of Isra. Morgan and Kalama continue up front. And on the left-hand side, because of a suspended Trenton, we are going to play another one of our youngsters that came through the Youth Academy in March. That's Rob Headland. I'm interested to see how he gets on. He's not amazing, but, you know, let's give him the opportunity to prove what he can do. Let's go then. Let us win the league. Passionately. Come on, lads. Win this one for the fans and seal the title for us. We've got a few reactions. Come on, we can do this. Why is it's such a low turnout as well, which has surprised me. I mean, this is the game that would seal us promotion and seal us the championship, and it's not a great turnout from the crowd. Not overly impressed with that, I must admit, but a bit of nervousness in the back. Obviously, it's a very big game. Headland making his debut. Loses the ball there. Bossio's big clearance is caught by Duo to Wheeler. Who looks like he might have become a first choice now, Wheeler. Henry all the way through. Great shot. Saved by Garrido. Who's going to take a big goal kick. Straight to the feet of Heslop. Plays it into Wheeler. Wheeler, big ball forward into Morgan. It's 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Kelvin Morgan with the goal. 9th of the season. Yes. Get in. Oh, I was a little bit worried, I must admit, but I think we've dominated this league now. It looked a bit iffy up until around about... It was when we brought the youth players through, actually, the youth academy players that came in. That's what really gave us a boost. And then the extra couple of signings, we're bringing the likes of Nygaard and that sort of things. I mean, the big one was Morgan, actually. Bringing in Morgan in January was a bit inspired. I wasn't too sure about it. I had to do a bit of jiggery-pokery, and we paid wages that I really didn't have at the time. But it was worth it. Stealing one of Magpie's main strikers and bringing him to us, I think, was just a master plan. It was really dirty tactics if you look at it that way, I suppose. But I don't mind dirty tactics, you know. Headland, great ball forward. It's Morgan again, cleared by Garrido. Only as far as Heslop. Back to Headland, who's been quite involved here in his debut. Into Henry. Nice ball out wide to Good. Great ball in. Oh, Morgan off the crossbar. Comes back out to Good. Again, another great ball in. Headed clear. And there is a lot of pressure on the opponents now. Let's give a shout of encouragement, because a few of the players are looking a little bit nervous. Oh, why are you frustrated? Come on. You were looking nervous, so I gave you some encouragement. How does that make you frustrated? I don't understand people, obviously, do I? Good. Tackled by Wood. It's a big ball forward. Danny Navarro's in. And Danny Navarro scores and equalises. Is that my fault? Did I mess that up with that shout? Should I just have left it the way it was? Possibly. It's a good tackle, isn't it? And Wood. It's just route one, just straight through the middle. Navarro's in. And it's a good finish by Navarro, to be honest. It's 11th goal of the season. But 18 shots to there too. This is what frustrates me every single time. Why are we not scoring more goals? So let's say cautiously, I'm not happy with your performance out there, right? It seems to have motivated a few people. Come on, guys. We can do this. Henry. That's good. Let's get a good start. Henry again. Back to Good. Tried to play it back into Henry, but Crack was there. Right, so it's a corner. It just frustrates me how we have so many shots and don't score the goals, and they get 1 or 2 shots. And I mean, we're not going to get as many opportunities in the next division up. We need to be taking advantage of our opportunities. Good. Great ball in, saved by Garrido. I mean, a draw here is not the end of the world, but we want to make sure we want to win this in our own terms. We don't want one of the other teams to draw or lose, and then we end up winning the championship. We're not even on the pitch. That'd be annoying. That would. So you win it. It doesn't really matter, does it? But I like to win it on our own terms rather than waiting for somebody else's results. Duo. I keep wanting to call him Philip Duo. I think Philip Duo was one from... Oh, wow, what a ball in. Oh, I think Philip Duo was a really good cam from our old 2016 Gibraltar challenge, I seem to recall. 22 shots. 9 on target. 1 goal. It's not good, is it? Wheeler. That was a hell of a shot, that was. It's going to go for a corner. Henry plays the ball into the box. Good. Brings it down because it was far too deep. Good. Ball into the box again. Garrido saves again. I don't know if I've got anything on the bench to really change things. There's not a lot of strength on the bench, really. I've got another... Oh, should I just do it, man? Yeah, I could just do it, couldn't I? Got no centre-backs on the bench, have we? I was going to change things around and be a bit crazy, but with no centre-backs, it could be a real risk. I'm gonna go for it, you know. Let's just really just throw a spanner in the works and just change things up completely. Let's bring on one of our other youngsters, McLachlan, who also wants to be a poacher. There we go, that's the one we're looking for. Poacher attack. Let's go free up front. Let's just change things up completely. Good was actually have a really good game. It was the best player we had on the pitch. I should have checked that first. But now we've got 3 strikers on. Chapman, oh, it's off the line. 27 shots, 13 on target, 1 goal. It's just not good enough. Right, another highlight. Come on, let's just steal this. We got an 87th minute in the previous game. Henry, it's been tackled. Come off it. Right, Duo, good. You got there. Morgan, there's Makaka. Kilama. Oh, it's a bit wide. Makaka's nicked it. Right, Wheeler, over the top. Big ball. Kalama's there. You've got 2 other strikers up there with you, mate. Find one of them. Big ball, it's gone far post. Comes back out to Makaka. There's Heslop. Makaka. Back to Heslop. Here's Wheeler. Heslop again. To Makaka. To Henry. Out wide, finding Heslop. We haven't got much of width now because we've taken the 2 wingers off to more narrow attacks, but we can work it through. Makaka. Here's Nygaard. Ball into Kilama. Across. Wheeler. Goal! 83rd minute. 2-1. The championship is back in our hands. Whew. Wheeler with his 3rd goal of the season. He's not played that many games to get 3 goals, has he? He could be a real effective force. I think our centre midfield spots now are really, really strong. I think Wheeler and Henry in those 2 spots are going to be very, very strong moving forward. Now Makaka, I've not confirmed his contract for next season yet. I feel like when we move up to the next level we might be able to get some better players, but we'll have to find out. We are the champions, my friend. Do. We'll keep on fighting to the end. There we go. Double champions in front of the literally tens of people, if that. I can't believe it was such a low turnout, but there we go. 30 shots, 14 on target, 2 goals. Still quite disappointing in my opinion, to be honest with you, but there's work to be done, but we have now won the league. Passionate, well done lads, you deserve the championship. We're going up. The 1st division, there we go, 2 achievements, national hero and Europa. What's the national hero then? We got the double, which is fantastic. He made his debut. Didn't really do much. We're praised by the supporters. Fantastic. They're happy with the board. Everyone's happy, as they should be. We won the double. What more could they ask? We literally won everything we could have done, and we got knocked out of the Rock Cup on dodgy circumstances, a dodgy penalty shootout as well, didn't we? But let's go on. Let's get to our last game of the season against Hound Dogs. They might play a few different players. Why not? So here we go then. Hound Dogs away is the final game of the season. We've got the exact same team, bar we're going to play Lucas McLachlan for his debut. He's done pretty well in training apparently, so why not? It's the last game of the season, who cares? We've won the league. We're here just for shits and giggles, aren't we, really? So let's kick off straight away. I didn't even do a team talk. The stadium looks pretty empty once again. One thing I'm looking forward to next season is that there will be more games. This will be the 18th game of the season. In the division above, they're up to 26, which is much better. It's going to give us an extra 8 games in the season. Also, looking at it, the teams in the top division have an under 18s and under 23s, whereas we just have an under 23s. So it'd be nice to split the squads up a little bit as well. I've had a quick look through. There's actually 3 professional clubs in the top division now as well. So Gibraltarian football has definitely come on leaps and bounds since my last series in 2016. Those 3 professional clubs all fighting for the top 3 spots in Europe by the looks of it. Morgan's in straight away. So that's pretty big, and that's where we want to get to. We want to join them as a professional club. And we want to develop our team to be as good as it possibly can be. That's the big plan. I might actually try and... I don't know whether they let us or not, but I'm just going to have a punt at the end of the season and see if we can go professional straight away. That would be a massive boost if we can, because it means we can start to... the main thing is just full-time training. That's when the players will start to progress a lot more and become a lot better. Although it does mean there's a lot more money outgoing as well, because there is a rule in the top division that everyone should be on £250 a week as a minimum wage. So maybe we need to do at least one season to get the European football money in, but we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. Good with a great ball in. Morgan on the volley. Kelvin Morgan, 10th goal of the season. Matthew Good with the assist, and it's 1-0. We are currently on an unbeaten record in this league, which is a record, basically. Not just for the club, but for the actual league as well. With 6 games in a row we've won. I think 8 games in a row we've been undefeated. So we're looking pretty strong this year. Very, very strong. And we're going to lose quite a lot of players in some, but I think all of our first 11 are fine. Plus a few others that I thought were important. And there's a lot of players that we will be losing. I think Rui Lopez is staying though. Baglietto's going, Salva's going, Montovio's going, Ainscough is going. Makaka is at the moment going, but I'm half debating keeping him. Because we are going to get more games next season, so we will need more people to play. I think Henry and Wheeler are our best first 2 choice. But I think we probably will keep Makaka actually, just as a... But then again, like I said, I might be able to get somebody better, so I'll have to have a look in the summer. I'm not going to commit too early to sign these players up. McLachlan is in. Couldn't get his first goal for the club though, it's a good save. I'm hoping we get to the main division as well, that some of our players will actually end up being called up for the Gibraltar national side, because I think some people are good enough. I think the 2 midfielders definitely are strong enough. And Chapman's not bad as well. Morgan. Ball on the ground to Headland. McLachlan's there. Played out wide to Nygaard. So Nygaard, like I said, is Norwegian. He's only 16 years old, so we can keep him for like 3 or so years. And we might be able to get him in the Gibraltar national side as well. Oh, I still didn't do a team talk. I've pressed the button too quick again. I'm getting too overexcited, aren't I? So I've decided what I'll do actually is I'll actually do the... I'm going to do the end of season review at the end of this video. I'm not going to go into too much depth, just going to look at the goal scorers, assist takers and that sort of stuff, so there's nothing major. And then it'll give me a bit of time to go through and do all the off-season stuff off camera, sort out contracts, scout new players, because I like to spend hours just going through the databases and going through like under 21s in different nations and under 18s and looking at all different players and seeing who's available, seeing who's cheap and cheerful and that sort of stuff. So I will spend hours trying to find the right players for this squad, so I don't want to neglect you guys to all that anyway. So yeah, we'll do that at the end of this episode, the quick overview of what's happened and where. This should be a pretty quick game, to be honest with you. I've not gone... Oh, hello. They're in. It's a good save by Durant, who's been a great signing for us. I mean, he's not anywhere near his potential yet. But he's still the best goalkeeper we've got, which is great. Prescott's ball in. So at the moment, we've actually got Trentin and Isra both... Well, Trentin's out with a suspension for the final game of the season. And Isra is still out injured. He was very, very close. He did have a fitness test, but it wasn't quite enough. Good's actually been very, very good since he came into the team. He's been getting some very high ratings. So Isra might have a bit of a fight on his hands next year to keep that position. Good. Looks like he's good. If you pardon the pun. I think McLaughlin's probably had enough time now, hasn't he? So let's bring on Kalama to showcase what he can do. Makaka, come on, mate. Let's have a look. Can I have a look at his stats afterwards? I think I'll keep him, actually. I'm going to have a look, aren't I? I'm going back and forth with this Kalama situation. Not Kalama, sorry, Makaka. Kalama's definitely staying. I'm looking to try and get the striker from Olympique as well. The guy who scored 18 goals this season in 15 games. I don't know if he's actually that great, but just based on that goal-scoring record, he can't be terrible. And just because we've got two strikers and two positions, if either Morgan or Kalama get injured, we could be in trouble. Kelvin Morgan with second goal of the game, makes it 2-0, and his 11th goal of the season. Epic. See, he's not... If you look at Morgan's stats, not a lot of clubs have really given him many opportunities apart from us. But he's been absolutely dominant for us this season. He's just got that high finishing ability, which has really made him very, very useful. There we go, 83 minutes then. We're going to get another victory here by the looks of it. Oh, nice, off the post. And Nygaard gets it clear as far as Morgan. Now is there a counter-attack on here? Morgan's big ball. Is a big ball? Big ball? Morgan's on a hat-trick. He'd like to get that. Good's up to an 8.5 now. He's just very, very good, isn't he? There's no way to describe him apart from using his own name over and over again. Makaka's in. Makaka shoots. Good's there. He deserves a goal, though, Good, but he doesn't get it. He does get a corner, though. There's the corner by Good. It's cleared by Kamara, only as far as Kalama. Back out to Good, who hits Kamara again. Seems to be good at finding Kamara. So yeah, I think when we get promoted as well, I think definitely some of these players should be considered a bit more for the national side. Free kick is awarded. And that's just going to improve the national side as well. Like I said, our long-term goal is to get that national job, but it's not a priority. I mean, if we can get it, then great. If not, then I'm not going to worry too much. We can still continue to strengthen the nation up by doing what we do here. And there we go. A victory to finish the season off, a 2-0 win. Well done, lads. You played very well. You deserve the league. Go and get absolutely hammered. Go on, lads. Right then, let's have a look at an end of season review. We've got one more game left. Olympique did pip Magpies to that playoff spot. We hammer Ground Dogs, Hound Dogs. Right, let's have a look then. Let's go selection info. Right, so going to unfilter people. Right, so most appearances this season was Max Henry with 21 games, joint with Dean Heslop with 21 games. It shows he's not the best player, Heslop, but we didn't really have a lot of strength for that left-back position, so it's good for him to get that, but I feel like he's not probably the best option. We might be able to get a better left-back in the summer. Max Henry, of course, is just fantastic. There's no way he shouldn't be in the Gibraltar squad, and he should be next season, hopefully. Right, going down there as well, Trentin with 18 games, Kalama with 18 games, Hammond with 18, Isra had 16, of course, with his injuries, Salva had 15, but then got replaced by, obviously, Durat. Baglietto got 14, again, we want to try and get a better right-back, I think, as well. Into goals then, we had 10 goals from Trentin, 10 from Kalama, 9 from Morgan, 7 from Isra. So basically, these were the goals came from, these four guys, the front four. A few picked up. I think Neil Wheeler, 3 goals in 5 games means that next season he might be more better than that. Montovio will be gone next season. Ainscough will be gone. Makaka, I mean, I'm just debating it. Oh, I've already signed him a contract, 2020. Okay, let's just ignore that. Makaka's staying. Yeah, goal-wise then, we do need another striker, don't we? I mean, Montovio I just didn't really get on with. I don't know why, because his stats are actually pretty good, but just when I did play him, he didn't do very well, and he just got on my nerves, to be honest with you. Assist-wise then, Trenton with 10 assists as well. Isra with 7 assists. Kalama got 6. Rui Lopez got 5. I think there's more than that. I think these are just league ones. Kelvin Morgan got 4 as well. It's pretty good average ratings-wise. Well, not taking you into account. Matthew Good, 7.68 off 5 appearances. I said he was doing pretty well, didn't I? Morgan, 12 appearances, 7.6. Trenton, 18 appearances, 7.46. I mean, it just shows how strong our team was. I mean, Duo, 7.29 out of 8 performances is really, really good for a centre-back. And he is a very good centre-back. And there's no reason, again, why he's not in the Gibraltar national side. Because I'm sure he's probably one of the best players in that national side, to be honest with you. So I think this team is going to be very, very strong. I think, obviously, a lot of players are going to be leaving. We've got Nygaard to be sticking around. He's just going to get better and better, hopefully. We've got a lot of players who will be leaving, which will definitely narrow down the squad quite a bit. Like I said, next season we'll have an under-18s and an under-23, so we can sort the squad out a little bit better, and hopefully everyone's going to get some sort of football. Anyway, we're going to call that it for the end of season number 1. We finish off with the double. We win the league, the Division 2 League Cup, and we won the league as well. 2 trophies in one season. We could have asked for much more, really, could we? But next year is where it comes big. Next year, we're going to be challenging. It's going to be difficult first season because there are 3 fully professional sides in that league already. We're only semi-pro. I'm going to make the request we go professional. Whether or not that's going to work, I don't know. It might absolutely bankrupt us, so it might not do that. But if we could just sneak a Europa League spot next season, so that's finishing 2nd or 3rd, that'd be humongous for us. If we can win the league, that'd be monumental. But 3rd place, if we can nick that 3rd place and get Europa League football, I'd be a very, very happy man. Anyway, please slap the like button for this double, and of course subscribe if you're not already. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.